Good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to Footy Corner. Manchester. Why is he smiling? Manchester
So go,
United
just go
4,
on, go on, go on. Let me get that score line.
Everton 0. I think
The
that
score line
says a
again,
lot.
please.
No,
I
that's
didn't
it.
hear the score line. Please,
Don't
can
worry.
you come again? I didn't hear the score line.
When we release the video, you can check it in the title. Don't worry. But I think that says a lot. Was it that Everton are too bad or Man U were too good? What do you think?
I would just say it goes both ways. Everton were very poor in that game, and Man U
Yeah.
were able to capitalize on most of our chances. And based on the previous matches, it has actually been a build up from our previous matches. We've been pressing more. The energy has been there, and the two players who made the who scored the brace today, which is
Yeah.
Rashford and zirkzee. I was actually happy for both of them because those goals were able to give them a boost in confidence. Even in the
Yeah.
match, I was actually surprised to see Rashford marking. So there were lots of plus in the game. And the big man, I would like to give the man of the match, which I think it is a no-brainer. It is Ahmad. That guy is crazy. That guy energy is crazy. As in, he was literally everywhere. His hit map was crazy today. So I think that's it for me. I would like to give
So do
a
you?
very very big
Yeah.
thumbs up to Amorim. Amorim did a really really spectacular performance today. I'm actually very proud of the team.
So it looks like Ahmad is playing in a bit of a wing back role, kind of, not necessarily a winger. Do you
Yes,
think
it
this is
is
the
not
best
like
role for
okay.
him moving forward?
I think that role he's actually playing. It is. I think it's the perfect role for him. He's actually able to, how can I put it? His gameplay actually even how can I, it shows more in that role. I think
Okay.
he has actually perfected that role. That role is suits him perfectly because he's a type of player who makes presses. If you notice, and
Yeah.
the main reason we actually won the game today was most of his presses. The first one for who was it for? I think it was for zirkzee, and the second one also for zirkzee. So sorry, the first one was for Rashford, while the second one was for zirkzee. So his presses are very, very, and I think he's actually very, very influential in that wing. Amorim actually placed him in. Where many there were doubts about him starting at that position, but he actually
Okay.
proved all of us wrong. So I think he should actually continue playing that role. It suits him perfectly.
Okay. I want to ask you about Joshua Zexi. Looks like he has not really set the place on fire like some people expected. How important do you
No,
think those two goals will be for him, for his confidence? Do you think he can kick on from there,
that is
or
a is a
Everton
it
were
is a
just so
pretty
shit that he could score two goals today?
no, that was a pretty huge boost for zirkzee, and I think yeah, Everton were poor, but zirkzee, if you looked at his game today, you will see that
Yeah.
there were positives. It wasn't
Okay.
like he was where he was meant to be. Even his second goal, if you notice, he was in front of goal. Most of the time, if
Okay.
a player is looking for a zirkzee in box, you don't see him. You see him coming from midfield. So his
Yeah.
positioning has actually gotten better. Same with Oiland also. So those are the positives I think Amorim has. With the short time he has been in our club, he has been able to work on positioning of our strikers. So that's what I would say are the positives right now of our two number nines.
Okay. And finally, your next game is Arsenal on Wednesday. Do you think this can give you some confidence going into that game? How are you feeling? Are you confident you can get something from that match? Arsenal just
Yeah.
demolished West Ham yesterday 5-2. They scored 10 goals in their last two matches.
Um,
Are you confident?
Arsenal, like we all know, Arsenal, they are Netflix FC. It is nothing new. So all this one they are just doing is initial gra. We all know that. So as
Okay.
for today's game, it's a pretty huge boost. It's a huge positive on the team. So I believe we actually take that momentum to the Arsenal game this week. But I wouldn't say we like beat them. I wouldn't want to get ahead of myself, but I see a
Yeah.
very, very interesting game coming up. I might actually predict that game as a draw. I fancy that game
Draw.
being a draw, and I know we concede a lot because looking at the game today, we should have. I always say it an Amorim team. I don't know how they don't
Yeah.
concede a lot today. Our first half, we should have conceded like 3 goals in the first half, but we were a bit lucky. I think that should be the aspect you should be working on, covering our backs.
Okay.
But the second half was a bit okay. It was our defense was decent. So those are the actually the aspects I think you should be able to work on during the Arsenal game, so as not to get exposed.
All right then. Let's see what happens on Wednesday. We'll be back here for that. But that's all for now. Manchester United have beaten Everton 4-0. Very good win for United, and on to the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. Thank you.